In the dead of night, the Oval Office has changed. It isn't a room anymore. It's a throne, a kingdom of shadows, and at its center sits a man, alone, bathed not in glory, but in the cold blue light of his television. He scowls at the screen. The voice we hear, his own, echoes back in hollow bravado. Fake news, paid actors, very unfair. But the silence that follows answers louder than any crowd. Then light stirs in the dark, a shimmer, a figure. King Louis XVI, returned from the grave, a monarch undone by his own illusion. He shows the king what came before, a sea of faces, pale and worshipful, chanting beneath banners of gold and grievance. They cheer as one, and the ghost whispers. They cheer loudest just before they light the torches. The room fades, and in the dim glow of a tablet screen, a loyal servant drones in the dark. The metrics were stratospheric. That is the reality. But the light flickers, and from the static crawls another ghost, Ceausescu, the tyrant who mistook adoration for love. He drags the king through the screen, into the storm outside, into the roar of the mob he once commanded. Faces twist in rage. Protest signs pierce the sky like spears. On a broken television nearby, Ceausescu's final moment plays on loop, his disbelief frozen forever. The thunder of the crowd becomes silence, and in that silence, fear finally speaks. The king awakens. He clutches his golden phone as if it were a lifeline. No allies, no power, just the echo of his own name. Then comes the final ghost, a hooded specter with no face, no mercy, no words, only darkness. Visions unfold before him, his most loyal turning away, their voices detached, clinical. I acted on my own understanding. Our brands had to diverge. Outside, the tower that bore his name decays, its letters tarnished, its crown crumbling into the swamp below. A lone sign hangs at the gate, closed. And then the scream, a sound that doesn't echo because there's no one left to hear it. But dawn still comes. The king sits up in bed, gasping for air. A single blade of morning light cuts across his face. He laughs, high, nervous, triumphant. He stands before the mirror, places a crown on his head, and smiles at the reflection that smiles too much. Out on the balcony, the crowd waits below, a sea of blank white masks, silent and endless. He raises his arms to them as if to claim the dawn itself, the ghost's warning lost, the lesson unlearned. And so ends the tale of a Trumpian Carol, where the ghosts were merciful, but the king was not.